Some people have been talking on the Snark Reddit. They say Remi's a mean girl. I talked about this earlier. But they said specifically having to do with her weight loss. And we're going to chit-chat about it on the patio. We're going to have a little Diet Coke nightcap chit-chat. Because I saw something totally different than what everybody else was seeing on the Snark Reddit. And I want to just chit-chat and maybe get a dialogue going with you. And maybe, I don't know, because I'm older and because of my chronic illnesses, it might give people a different perspective on what they're seeing when they watch Remi now versus, say, a year ago.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Bitches! Hello. Patrick is vacuuming the living room, and Phillip is gonna help me start laundry, right, Phillip? Because Phillip hasn't gotten his vlog up. Where's your vlog, Phillip? So yeah, I had to change my shirt. My other shirt got wet. Had a crying session. Chronic pain life sucks. I'm fine. It's just, you know, living with chronic pain sucks. So let's see. Let me get laundry going. I figured I didn't want to do laundry, but then I'm like, okay, well, I separate things into loads, and I'm like, well, I'll start with jeans first, and we'll go from there. So yeah, kind of got a headache, kind of don't. Probably will take something for it. I don't know if it's allergies or what. Allergies have not been good because of all the rain. Everything's starting to fucking bloom. Ugh. And my back's still feeling it. I think earlier it's just frustration. It's frustrating living with chronic pain and how it just changes everything for you and your abilities to do certain things that you wanted to do. The interesting thing is, and I always talk about, like, before I got hurt in my old life, and I've talked about this with you guys, you know, that it feels like I've lived separate lives, because there's a lot of shit in my old life that I would have done, like having kids and being a nurse, that in this life I'm never going to get to do. And so, sometimes that still hits me, you know, like, wow, you know, even though... Focus on me. I'm talking. I'm spilling my feelings, and this doesn't want to focus on me. So, even though, you know, I have this great life now, it still sucks, you know. Especially since, like, the kid thing wasn't, like, a choice. So, yeah. So I still get sad about not having kids sometimes. I think it's a woman thing, you know. The other thing too is I have the high prolactin levels. That's a pregnancy hormone, which is shitty, right? Because it makes your body think you're pregnant and stuff, and it's like signaling to you. And here I am, I can't have kids, but then I have this huge pregnancy hormone that's all fucked in my, you know, body. And so that hit me. It was harder when I was younger and I didn't have the tumor treated. Do you hear the vacuum? I'm not editing that out, we all cough. But I didn't have the tumor treated, so my depression and stuff was so much worse. So, like, I can move through, like, today where, like, I'll have the thing where I'm sad about not having kids, but I can now have the tools because I'm on the right medications, and I've had therapists and stuff to move through it healthy, in a healthy way, to where before I would get stuck in, like, being sad and my depression for weeks on months on end. And that's just part of, you know, a mental health journey, you know, is learning, finding medications, working with your doctor, finding medications that work with you, working on your unboxing all the shit with a therapist, continuing to work on, you know, adjusting medications, because a lot of things that people get frustrated. I'm like, do I have everything? Okay, go. Like, does Patrick have any jeans I need to be? Because I could throw another pair of jeans in here. Oh. Like, his jeans are clean. Yeah, his jeans are clean. So, yeah, it's just... Trauma sucks. Health problems fucking suck. Shit you can't do anything about, bad shit sucks. Turn on the lights here. Not in, not out either. We all cough, goddammit. So I'm trying to sit you up here so you can see me starting the laundry. And not fall in. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's easier nowadays because I have the tools to move through it, and I'm on the right medications to help me regulate everything, but it still sucks, you know, so, yeah. So, loud noise, here we go. I like to use the sensitive skin stuff. Because sometimes the really concentrated laundry soaps, like Tide, will make me break out. But I really like, I like dyes that, I like the dye-free, free and clear shit for like my laundry soap. But for like the softener or the rinse, I call it. Snuggles. Oh, it's like, I'm gonna just sniff Snuggles. Oh, see, that'll make you feel good. Shit. Shit, why waste all that money in therapy and on medications and stuff? I just sniff you up a bottle of Snuggles. Everything just, it's like there's like little bears and flowers and butterflies just dancing around me right now. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Bounty is a good one. Bounty's another good smell. Patrick can't smell though because he's nose blind from his car accident. He's nose blind. So yeah. Getting shit together. Getting my shit together. Getting house shit together. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Frank. How's Mr. Frank? He's had a lot of energy today. Mr. Frank. Yes. The new adjustment of his pills. He has to take more thyroid medications now. But it seems like he's doing better. Yeah. Yeah. He's got a lot of fucking energy, that's for sure. He always does, though. He always does. But, yeah. Then the other ones are just being lazy. So. I think Frank is the way he is because he's part... Someone said he looked like he might be part Bengal. So that might be why he... I guess Bengals are kind of like dogs in a way. Where they want to follow you around, which is very much like Frank. They talk to you. They want to play. They want to run around. They want to be chased and shit. They're not like lazy like Phillip. Like Phillip lazy, so... Yeah. Noe's an alien. I call Noe an alien because he's weird. Because he'll talk back, too. You guys have heard him talk. And then Timmy, well, he's a Ghibli kitty. He looks like Gigi from Kiki's delivery service. He looks like that cat. Yeah. Actually, that was actually how I got into anime, guys, was Timmy. Because I did, like, a composite drawing of him. And everybody was like, wow, your cat looks like a Ghibli character. He looks like a Ghibli. And I'm like, really? Like, my cat looks like a Ghibli character? What? Yeah, he looks like anime. And then people start giving me all these anime recommendations and shit. And I fell down a rabbit hole. And that was it. I was a goner. We were goners. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Cleaning. So I got one load of laundry done today. Go me. Phillip, did you get your vlog up? Phillip. Hey. Hey you, did you get your vlog up? Did you? That's the look of shame right there. Because he didn't get his vlog up, right? Right? Yeah. Lazy. So, yes. We got Red Robin for dinner. I started getting like a migraine this afternoon, but it's gone away. Thought maybe later we could sit on the patio after dinner and chit chat a little bit. Some people have been talking on the Snark Reddit. They say Remi's a mean girl. I talked about this earlier, but they said specifically having to do with her weight loss. And we're gonna chit chat about it on the patio. We're gonna have a little Diet Coke nightcap chit chat because I saw something totally different than what everybody else was seeing on the Snark Reddit, and I want to just chit chat and maybe get a dialogue going with you. And maybe, I don't know, because I'm older and because of my chronic illnesses, it might give people a different perspective on what they're seeing when they watch Remi now versus, say, a year ago. I'm gonna eat first though. Un momento. Right on the patio. Got all kinds of neighborhood noises. Got this attic fan that makes this zzz noise. We got crickets. We got frogs. Yes, we got frogs around here. They live in the ground. And then they burrow up. It's weird. We got dogs barking. We got people doing shit around. Do you hear that? It's their attic fan. Isn't that crazy? So, told you we were going to talk about Remi. Now, this is at half the battery. I'm watching it, but I got the other battery, so if that happens, I can fix it. So, I got my Diet Coke here. Nightcap it with a Diet Coke, so. Okay. I see on the Snark Reddit, and I saved some screenshots here. I saw where one person posted how they were a fan, a subscriber of Remi, and they stopped following her about a couple months ago. I'm reading this, it's on the Snark here. But this person said she stopped following Remi not too long ago and finds it hard to get through like one of her videos or whatever, and feels like she's become kind of a mean girl. And the weight loss, and everybody keeps saying, and I kind of tried to go through everything and kind of get the gist of what like people are saying on this Snark Reddit, right? And what everybody is saying is that when Remi loses weight, because I saw people do this like several years ago when she lost weight, I feel like it was a little different then, but anyways, so they're saying here that Remi is like passive aggressive and a mean girl to Alisha and everybody around her, and she is changed since she lost weight from the Ozempic, right? Now, I saw the one girl who said she had to unsubscribe. I kind of felt a little bad for this girl. She said one of the reasons why she watched Remi, and I've noticed this a lot over the years with Remi, is there's a lot of Asian girls around Remi's age who have identified with Remi because of being overweight. Now, I'm overweight too, okay? And I'm overweight because of health conditions, okay? And I have to struggle at it, kind of like Remi has, right? Well, Remi's now on a medication for that. It doesn't matter what it is. She's on a medication for her weight loss. Her doctor, I'm going to say this, her doctor who went to medical school and then did a residency and all that, prescribed this medication for Remi. Like, I know there's a lot of quack doctors, but I heard Remi years ago talk about how the first time she lost weight, she said her mom had always wanted her to lose weight because sometimes she had like high cholesterol or something, right? Sorry, I got something in my eye. Oh. Me always a mess with this noise thing going on. And that sometimes she had high cholesterol or something on her blood work. Well, getting your weight down is gonna help that. So there's a lot of other reasons why the kid's screaming. doctor probably put her on, you know, a weight loss drug, was because it was going to help other things in her weight. Now, she has PCOS. She has said this. That's going to make it hard for you to lose weight. It is a chronic health condition she's going to battle, and it makes it hard for you to lose weight. I don't like it. Makes it, my tumor, who causes the prolactin levels to be wacky, makes it hard for me to lose weight. Honestly, what I saw in this, let's see if you can see this, but here's Remi here a year ago. I see this person. No, I don't think they'll. And then here's Remi now. I honestly see someone who has more energy and might be a little more mentally clear. And I've said, I think this is like being sassy and sarcastic. And her and Alisha have always done this bitch this, and being passive aggressive to each other in like a sassy, funny kind of way. I think she's just a little more mentally clear. I think, yeah, like, this is a year ago. Like, I see someone here who looks tired. Yeah, she looks tired. Like, I know she just woke up and stuff, but in a lot of the footage where I was looking back, I'm like, she seems like kind of tired. Like, a little sad. A little down. Well, if your hormones are all fucked up, and you're having trouble losing weight because your metabolism's all fucked up from the hormones, your hormones are all fucked up, right? You're not going to feel good. It's going to affect your mental health. It's going to affect how you lose weight. It's going to have your energy level. See, like, this is the difference I'm seeing. I'm seeing a different energy level from a year ago to this. Here, she's just sitting down. She seems a lot more mentally clear and with it. Not putting her down, but like before, she seemed kind of foggy and down and out of it and stuff. And I think it's because her hormones were fucked up. So honestly, I think that's her sense of humor. I don't think she's being a mean girl or anything. I think this is her sense of humor. And, yeah, I don't like that she put in the truth or drink questions, the body count questions, and she keeps pushing the dating thing. But I also think that's kind of part of her personality, and that as she gets older and stuff, she's going to learn to tone that back a little bit. You know, like, I think that's something she gets from her mom. Like, I'm pretty sure Remi's mom pried into, so, wait, what, you still have a crush on this boy? Are you still into this boy or this like, can you see Remi's, you know, so, like, are you seeing anybody? Who are you dating? Like, I think that's just kind of, Remi got that from her mom. So, like, I just see someone who's more mentally clear, more with it. And so maybe she's a little more with it to make her sassy, sarcastic. Like I said, she kind of has one of those little, like, you know Anjelica from the Rugrats? That's Remi's personality in a way. That, like, Anjelica from the Rugrats, you know? Not spoiled, not bratty, but, you know, kind of super sassy, and this is my birthday, so this is about me today. Kind of a diva moment, but in a cartoony, funny kind of way. She's not actually serious. This is just a shtick. Like, I don't think any of that shit is serious. Like, I don't take any of that shit seriously. I think it's her shtick, you know, like dancing around and being goofy and saying bitch to Alisha, and Alisha saying bitch back. That's just kind of their thing. I think it's weird. It might not be my fucking thing, but whatever, it's their sense of humor. I mean, I do feel bad though. This person on the Snark Reddit said they felt like they were losing a friend in a way, like a long distance friend. And I think it was because she just this person, and I've said this, a lot of people are struggling in life right now. So it's really hard to see influencers who are happy, doing well, and thriving in their life. It's hard to watch that. Like for me, I talked about earlier today, I can't have kids, and that's really hard for me. And I've done therapy for it, and I've, you know, accepted my situation, and I've found a brighter side, and I am at peace with where I am in life. But I'm still gonna have bad days. Like, I'm still gonna have days where it's like, you know, if my back hadn't gotten fucked up, I would have been able to be a mom. Damn. Some days, I'm gonna have those days like this today, right? You know? And so a lot of people like me who have trouble, who aren't gonna have kids and have this kind of trauma and stuff like that, and have lost something, whenever I'm watching like YouTubers, like back in the day I used to watch a lot of like, okay, before Shannon Rose had her drama and before she got pregnant, I used to watch Shannon Rose. I thought she was fun to watch. When she got pregnant, I unsubscribed from Shannon Rose. I knew I wasn't going to be able to watch her go through her pregnancy and raise a baby and vlog all that, because that's not something I can have and I knew I could deal with. Well, there's a lot of people that for whatever reason they can't get the medical resources they need in order to be healthy and lose weight and be mentally clear and have a therapist and do all the things, and also have a successful job where they make lots of money like Remi. And it's gonna make them feel bad because they're like, damn, I wish I had those things, but for whatever reason, because of my situation, I don't have those things. And it's gonna make them sad, you know, just like how I feel sad. So like, why are you gonna watch somebody who reminds you of the things you don't have? It just, it kind of is what it is. It has nothing to personally, I think, what's happening with this one person who was on the Snark Reddit. I don't think it's like, what name just pulled up? Frank. That's my cat. I don't think it's like I don't think Remi did anything wrong. I think just Remi's life improved because her health improved. She's engaged. She's in a better spot in life. And this subscriber who watches Remi, her life hasn't improved. Yeah, she says she lost weight, when it actually is a big feat. Like, I felt that where she's like, I've only lost like 8 pounds in the last 6 months. Me too. Me too. Like, she was talking about it, and I'm like, actually, that's inspiring. I kind of feel that like slow weight loss thing like this person did on the Snark. I kind of related a little more to that journey, because it is harder for me to lose weight. And see, that person doesn't relate to Remi anymore because Remi's on a weight loss drug that helps her lose weight, and this person isn't. But see, like, I relate to that person who, you know, has trouble losing weight, and it's different. It's like different perspectives. So I think it's like there's different life paths and perspectives going on here, and that's why this person has suddenly felt disconnected with Remi and so many other people. Is Remi's just in a better place. And like I've said, this is why Remi and Alisha need to find ways to connect with their audience, because they're in a better place, or in places, let's just say, they're in places that their subscribers wish they could be. Like with health, relationship, friendship, finances, whatever. Just, they're gonna see things that Alisha and Remi have, especially when it comes to like financial, health, anything, because you know, like, honestly, like, medical costs money and stuff. But there's gonna be a lot of things, you know, because the economy is gonna be going, the economy's already not doing well. A lot of people are already struggling and have been struggling. So there's gonna be a lot of people that aren't gonna relate to Gucci hauls or Hermes hauls or those types of things. So that's why I said you guys got to find other ways to connect with an audience in a more humbling, real way, so they see you as like humans and connect with you in other ways. Because the ways that they used to connect with you, like when it came to buying makeup or having a Gucci here and there, or I don't know, being on your fitness grind or whatever, like those things are gonna be things people can't relate to anymore because of the economy or whatever, or XYZ. And it's just the way it is when I think you're in the lifestyle community, or you're vlogging, or you're sharing your life, is that you gotta recognize that there's gonna be people that not only don't jive with you because their perspectives are different, but their walk of life and their traumas and all the bad things that happen to them or are happening to them, or the good things, are going to affect them. Now my battery's gonna die. Uno momento. There we go. So everybody's perspectives and all that combination and stuff, like who we are as people. There's other ways that Remi and Alisha, I know you guys watch me sometimes, okay? There's other ways you can connect with people besides just, you know, what the Kardashians are doing, or, you know, these fashion things or whatnot. Like real, like, and I'm talking about like real, like from the heart things. Like Remi starting to talk about like her grandma fleeing North Korea. I was more interested in that than Beyoncé or Lana. That's more impressive to me. So there's a lot of like at heart things, you know, like you can talk about, you guys, to connect with an audience or keep them interested, besides just like, you know, your lifestyle in LA, because that lifestyle in LA, that's what you guys live in LA is different than what everybody else is living in the rest of the world. And that's why I said, like, that's why you should like look up like who is your audience, what regions are they watching from, and blah blah blah. That's why Mr. Beast is so big, you know, because he gets his videos pushed out to different regions in the algorithm. It's a little side thing. He does that because he gets his languages dubbed and subbed into different, yeah, his videos into different languages. He gets them dubbed and subbed, and so it's able to push him out into different world regions. I remember hearing something about him going into South America. Like Susan was giving a talk somewhere. It was back when I was gonna do that one documentary, but I didn't. Susan was talking about how they were getting ready to like, Mr. Beast was getting ready to start dubbing and subbing into different like South American languages, and they were going to start pushing them out into those regions. And really what it was too was like YouTube was going into different markets in the world. Like they were going into like South Korea and like other little like countries in South America as well. And one of the ways they were rolling out over there was showing people, well, look, you can watch Mr. Beast on YouTube. he's in your language. He's big in America, and he was like poster boying for YouTube in the new countries they were rolling out to. Fun fact of the day. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna enjoy the air a little bit. Go in because my nose is starting to get stuffy from allergies. But like I said, this is why some of these influencers need to get to know their audiences in a real way and not in a superficial way, because then their audiences are going to start feeling disconnected like this girl when the superficial things die. You know, you need the heart to keep things interesting, you know what I mean? But you guys got this, okay? You got this. It's not the end of the world. This isn't like, oh my god, we can't fix this. This can be fixed. You know, like, you're human beings. Your subscribers are human beings. That's a good place to start. Hello. Welcome to the next day. I'm getting editing done. Look at that. Yeah. So, had a hard night. Shoulder's been really killing me today. I've been having a lot of just like overall achiness and pain, so it's just like, ugh, another one of those days. I really am hoping that the weather will choose something, because this cooling off and heating up thing is really not cutting it for my arthritis, my back pain, my shoulders. I'm like, can I just like, I don't know. It's bad. Like, I'm like sitting here and I'm like, there was one time I rubbed the joint and my shoulder so hard, and then like I have done this to my lower back, where I will cause bruising on my own back. I'm like pulling up the weather. Let's see. Indio. It shows sunny. Yeah, see, it's 84 today. You know, and it was like cooler yesterday and the day before that. So it's like, yeah, that fluctuation really fucking with me, so. But I still got my vlog done, so. Like I said, and I'm gonna say, you know, like I said earlier in this vlog, is that I think Remi just has more energy. I think she's a lot more mentally clear. She's not foggy. She's with it. It's not the weight loss. I think that her personality and them being like snarky with each other and passive aggressively funny, I think that's just Remi and Alisha and Ollie's sense of humor. I think Remi's just a little more with it and has a lot more energy because she is gotten her hormones on track. Like, Remi, if you watch this, that's something that's an accomplishment. Getting your health together, the difference between a year ago and today, and just the energy level and the mental clearness is amazing. And you should be very proud of that. That's an accomplishment. Being able to take control of your health. Especially with hormonal shit. That's not easy to do. There's a lot of people who struggle the rest of their life with their PCOS. But you were able to do it. And very fortunate able to do it. So yeah. That's amazing, you know. Maybe, and so I think it's just a matter of different life paths and stuff, which sucks. But that's why you find other ways to connect with your viewers. And like I said, a lot of the girls who watch Remi are Asian American girls who, I know that being overweight, and I've heard some like Asian girls that I knew, you know, like growing up and stuff, that would talk about, you know, it's harder being overweight because in that culture, typically women are thinner, or just, they're thinner, you know. Asian women tend to be a little more slender naturally, and so it can be kind of awkward being Asian and overweight. Not just being a girl and overweight, you know, being in a culture that is traditionally thin. So I've heard that explained to me that way, and I think that might be part of what it is. I think Remi could really connect with her audience talking more about her grandma and the North Korea thing and stuff. And then if she feels like, you know, it's not too personal, trying to share some of that stuff on, you know, her channel, like learning about her history and her culture and stuff, because like I said, that's a very amazing feat to escape North Korea. I've watched a lot of documentaries, me and Patrick have, on North Korea and the government over there. We've watched a lot of, too, like when people from Canada go over to those state-sponsored tours where North Korea will take you in with a handler and stuff like that, and to show you what they want to show you. And even what they show you over in North Korea, you're like, this is so fake. What? What? And then you find out how the people live there, and it's not having enough food. So, like, yeah, there's one state sponsored, there was one guy, if I remember, I will link it on our playlist, where this guy went to North Korea, and there was one part where they couldn't help but take them by this, like, one part of where a lot of, like, the peasants live. Like, I think they literally call them peasants in North Korea, and it shows this dirty river and people over there trying to clean their clothes in a dirty black river, and this is a reality for them every day. Or I seen another one too where there was a guy who somehow was able to talk to kids who were orphans in North Korea, and one was missing part of his arm because it got hit by a train. He lost it 6 months ago, and this kid was like 6, and it was like no big deal. And then it shows all these little like 5 and 3 and 6-year-olds huddling around a little bit of paper and fire, trying to stay warm. That's what Remi's grandma escaped. I've seen where they're trying to send like the freedom stuff, like packages and the balloons, over the border into North Korea. I know that there's a lot of trauma when you come from a country like that and you're a refugee, or you know, you come from a country like that. I know that a lot of people, when they left, like, North Korea, I've heard, are afraid to talk about what it was really like there for them, or because of retribution. So I know that there's that, and that's why I say if Remi feels comfortable, because I do know that because there's that fear of retribution from the North Korean government, or when you first defect, like, we don't know what trauma her grandma still carried from that, and then so, yeah. The other thing too, Remi, you ever think about the fact that you're an influencer and your grandma fled North Korea. Think about what influencing is. It's just a normal person talking to people. You don't get to speak your mind and your opinions and just talk to people in North Korea. That's something your grandma could have never done. They don't have influencers in North Korea. There are people who escape North Korea and then will go over to South Korea, I've heard, and try to influence, and they're hoping that them seeing these, you know, younger people who fled North Korea will influence other people to, you know, rise up and maybe help, you know, the dissemination of information, because, you know, like, the information's very controlled in North Korea. It's super interesting. I think there's a lot that could be learned. It's just amazing, isn't it? I think Remi's grandma probably has an amazing story to tell. Like, wow. When I think about all the documentaries and shit I've seen on that and everything, it's just like, I'm like, wow. And Remi, you wouldn't have been able to do any of what you're doing right now if you were in North Korea. You might not even have survived childhood. And here you are over here. You get to put out videos whenever you want with your opinions, uncensored, saying whatever you want. I know, but YouTube. But the government here, where you live, is not censoring you. And you get to put out videos, get paid for it, say whatever you want to say. You know, and have the power to, I guess, influence people to buy certain things or do certain things. You would never, ever, ever have gotten to do that in North Korea. That's something, this influencing thing, if you're using it for a good thing, to speak your mind and influence positive changes, I think you're actually doing something that's going to make your grandma super proud. Because she left a country where she couldn't do that. She couldn't speak her mind. She couldn't influence other people for positive change. But here you are, her granddaughter, and you can. That's cool. That's the whole, you know, I bet Remi's grandma thinks, wow, this is the payoff. My granddaughter getting to have a job where she gets to speak her mind and get paid for it and influence positive change. And that's something I would have never gotten to done where I was born and was scared. I was scared if people thought I had a different opinion. Like, that's the other thing, too, in North Korea. They will come after you if they think you have a different opinion. Just thinking you have a different opinion than what the government opinion is. So, be proud of that. I think your grandma is actually proud of this influencing thing. And because if you use it for something positive, like positive social change type things, like helping people who don't have a voice, like people who are back in North Korea still. I bet Remi has blood relatives that are still in North Korea. Like, even if they're just their second or third cousins, she's probably still got relatives in North Korea. There's a lot there, Remi. But like I said, it also involves a lot of trauma. You know, a lot of people can be scared to go there and talk about it, so that's up to you. But when I started to really think about it, I'm like, girl, what you're doing is something that your grandma could have never done in North Korea. I think she's proud of you. So, yeah. I'm going to end on that note because this is a very long video. And it's a lot of me talking. And I gotta still edit this. But, yeah. Phillip! He's over there. Phillip, where's your vlog? He's right there. Phillip, where's your vlog? Phillip. 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 Yeah. I don't think Phillip's getting his vlog up today, guys. Do you guys think Phillip's gonna get his vlog up? I don't know, man. I think we could all place some bets on Phillip not getting his vlog up and clean up at the cages. What do you think? So, yeah. As always, I'm sending you guys lots of love. I'll have your playlist link below of everything I watched. I will try and go and find some North Korea, like, type documentaries and shit to put on there, because it is important to know what's going on in your world, if that's something you can handle watching, because it can be very shocking, it can be very sad, and it can be very scary. But once you open your eyes to some of those things and, you know, fathoming, you know, some of the evils that actually happen in the world, you can start to do something to change it. Make it better. So, yeah. I love you guys. You be safe out there. And you have fun doing whatever you're gonna do. Because I will see you in the next vlog, guys. Okay? I love you. Have a good day. Or night or whatever.